All right. Very good morning. To everyone. Okay. Of you, and welcome. Okay, to this session. So now we are already in week 13. Yeah. So we almost there. Okay, to finish. Okay, our topic. Okay. So before we start. Okay. I hope that you can see me and hear me. Okay, clearly. Okay, and please bear in mind. That this session. Okay, is recorded, and I need to get okay your consent in order for me to record this session. And please sign in okay your attendance as well. All right. As this attendance also okay is recorded. Okay, I know okay the bar list already came out. Okay, so I believe okay none of you okay been bar okay for my paper because I already like told you earlier that I will not bar okay any of my students okay somehow, right? But of course okay if you come okay to my class okay it's much okay appreciated because okay you get more okay apart okay apart than understanding okay the topic okay that been taught. All right. Okay, so okay, so the turn up today, okay, not okay, okay, high, okay, compared okay, to last week. Okay, so right now we have about like 20 participants. Okay, but never mind. Okay, uh, okay, just wait a while. Okay, so maybe last week okay, I didn't finish okay the whole syllabus okay of topic okay 13. So I will resume okay what again not been okay taught okay or discussed okay last week. So let's okay resume okay the remaining part okay of last week okay topic. Yeah. So right after that, okay, we will resume, okay, on chapters, okay, 14 on the growth, okay, strategy. Yeah. Okay, so I think that you guys okay, can see okay already. So last week okay, so just recap a bit okay. So what we have learned. So last week okay we have learned okay the preparation okay when facing okay growth, right? So we have okay three okay things okay of preparation okay whereby you have to understand okay or accept okay the nature of growth. Okay, and right after that okay stay committed okay with the main okay strategy or main business okay that you're up to. And last but not least okay you have to plan okay for growing okay your company. So right after that okay we also discuss okay 6 common reason why firm wants to grow. Okay, so we discuss on the economy of scale. Okay, we already discussed on economy of scope to become the market leaders, to have power, okay, to influence, to survive, okay, in the marketplace. We also discuss on catering, okay, with okay customers' needs, and also to retain, okay, the best of talented employees, okay, as well. So right after that, okay, we also discuss the stages okay of growth, whereby there are five okay stages okay of growth. So for the first one, okay, on the introduction, where you have to determine whether what is right, okay, what is accepted, okay, what is not being accepted. So right after that, okay, we also learn on the continuous, uh, on the on the earliest growth, okay, whereby under this earliest growth okay you have to have you experiencing okay a high in sales. You already need okay to have okay formalization okay regulations okay inside your company. And under this okay stage okay you have to decide whether you want to be on the business or in the business okay somehow. So on the third stage, okay, under the continuous grow, okay. So of course, okay, the sales okay still keep increasing, all right, still keep increasing. And then okay, you also need to upgrade or improve, okay, your system, okay, your formalization, your format, your systems, okay, and so on and so forth. And of course, okay, this is the most challenging part, okay, where you have okay to look okay whether you are ready okay or not. okay, somehow. So we also learned, okay, in previous, okay, class, okay, why, okay, new ventures, okay, fail, because, okay, they face, okay, difficulty in adaptation, okay, as a new role. Okay, so same goes, okay, as the third stage. Okay, so whereby where you need to like having like extended, okay, product line, okay, or having like and come out a new model, because, okay, you want to stay relevant, okay, in the market. Okay, because competitors also offer, okay, new model, new product, okay, so on. And at the same time, okay, you have to make sure, okay, that what you offer to the market, okay, is compatible, okay, in the marketplace, okay, as well. Okay, so right after that we have, okay, the maturity stage, whereby, okay, the maturity stage, okay, is where the sales can become consistent or constant, okay, or store, okay, becomes flat. But you do not need to worry, because, okay, at this point, okay, what you need to do, okay, is to manage or to maintain, okay, your existing customers, okay, while having, okay, new sales or new customers, okay, somehow. All right, so under this stage, okay, what you can do, because you already become established or stable, okay, when you want to launch, okay, new thing, okay, or maybe you want to have, okay, something new, okay, you do not need to worry of having R&D, okay, to comes out with a new product or service, because, okay, somehow you can always, okay, consider of partnering, okay, with others, okay, companies, or maybe taking over or merge, okay, with others, okay, companies, okay, as well. So this is what, okay, is done, okay, by largest, okay, company like Facebook. All right, like, okay, what else, okay, like Coca-Cola. All right, even maybe you know recently, okay, like Maxis and DGs, okay, they are collaborating, okay, they are merging, okay, each others, okay, and few more, okay, companies, okay, like Proctors and Gambles, okay, Unilever, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. All right, so I hope, okay, you clear. Okay, on the maturity stage, it's not declining, because most people, okay, think maturity, okay, stage, okay, is whereby the sales, okay, decline. No, okay, is where, okay, things, okay, become so stable, so much stable, okay, you become so already established. So what you need to do is to manage it properly. All right, so when it comes to declining stage, okay, okay, so this happens, okay, where the sales, okay, dropping, so where the product, okay, is no longer, okay, needed, okay, um and at this point, okay, of course, okay, the revenue, okay, becomes, okay, lower, okay, and of course, maybe the motivation, okay, of the employees also become, okay, less. All right, so in this case, what you need to do is to have, okay, a good leadership, okay, to motivate, okay, the staff, okay, and at the same time coming up, okay, with another good strategies, okay, to make sure, okay, that the sales, okay, will not, okay, or no longer, okay, be dropping. Okay, so that is more on the stages, okay, of growth. Okay, so once, okay, we understand, okay, the reason, okay, of why firm wants to grow, okay, and the stages. So now, okay, we will take a look, okay, what kind of challenges, okay, of growing, okay, the company. So there are two kind, okay, of challenges. So first, okay, is the managerial capacity problem. All right, whereby, okay, it actually involve, okay, with people or manpower. Okay, so I shall, okay, discuss it, okay, in the next slide. Okay, and after that, okay, we will face, okay, on four kind, okay, day-to-day, okay, challenges. So under these, okay, day-to-day challenges, there are four kind of challenges that you will see. So first, okay, is the cash flow itself, right? And after that, the price and quality, and also capitals, okay, constraint. So let's take a look, okay, on the first thing, on the managerial's capacity problem. So you have to understand, okay, that firms, okay, is actually a collection of productive, okay, resources. So productive resources, okay, we are actually refer, okay, to people, productive, okay, manpower, okay, human, okay, resource that been organized, okay, by, okay, administrative, okay, framework. Okay, so administrative, okay, framework, okay, is actually having, okay, two kind. Okay, so first, okay, is the entrepreneurial, okay, services here. Okay, and the second one, okay, is the managerial, okay, services. Okay, so we will take a look, okay, later, so on this. So Okay, let's move on, okay, to the next point. Okay, so you have to understand when firm, okay, having, okay, its operations, okay, or its, okay, routines, okay, eventually, okay, it recognizes, okay, the opportunity to grow. So that's why, okay, we go back, okay, in the earliest, okay, explanation, okay, just now, okay, what kind of preparation you need, okay, for growing company. So you have to face the fact that that growth, okay, is actually, okay, somehow, okay, natural, but you have to understand that it doesn't always to be scale or grow, okay, bigger. Okay, so when you do things, okay, so you realize, okay, okay, that the potential, okay, to grow. So the problem now, okay, when you face, okay, the growth, okay, uh you have to understand because, okay, most, okay, thing, okay, inside, okay, the company, okay, we face, okay, the limitations. Okay, what kind of limitation? There's so many kind of limitation, capitals, okay, manpower, skills, okay, place, right, knowledge, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. But in this case, okay, we will talk on the productive resource, whereby, okay, we will emphasize more on the man, okay, power. Okay, so that's why, okay, when you tend, okay, to grow, okay, the companies always, okay, recognize, okay, that they have, okay, limitation. So that's why we call it as a managerial, okay, capacity. So like just now when I mentioned, okay, like under the administrative framework, okay, so there are two kind, okay, that you need to understand. So first is the entrepreneurial services, whereby under the entrepreneurial, okay, services, okay, it's much more straightforward. Okay, so whereby, okay, it's much more on the developing, okay, new product, okay, or new service, okay, or generate, okay, new market. So maybe we can relate, okay, with the stages of growth. Okay, on the under the stages, okay, of growth. Okay, so the first, okay, first two stage, okay, in this introductions, and also the early, okay, growth. So it falls under what? It falls under the entrepreneurial services, because under the entrepreneurial services, okay, they generally, okay, generate, okay, new market, and launch, okay, a new, okay, product. Okay, so under this, okay, stage, okay, you have to determine, okay, what is right, okay, what is not be accepted, okay, somehow. Okay, somehow, okay, commonly, okay, we can see most, okay, companies or new startup, okay, they don't have, okay, any problem or any issue, because usually, okay, with, okay, proper, how to say that, proper, okay, research, okay, proper investigation, okay, usually, okay, the launch, okay, of the product or service, okay, somehow, okay, become, okay, successful. But the problem, okay, comes, okay, when you get reach, okay, in the third stage. Okay, maybe just now, you remember, you can recall what I mentioned. Okay, third stage, okay, you have to decide, okay, whether you are ready, okay, for it, okay, for the business. So that's why, okay, uh when you increase the formalization, when you increase the manpower, so it comes here under the managerial, okay, services, administer the routine function of the firm and facilitate the profitable execution of new opportunities. So when the new product and service, okay, either requires substantial, okay, managerial service, okay, to be successful to be implemented, the complex, okay, problem because of firm has insufficient, okay, managerial services. Okay, so like I said, okay, just now, okay, you want to increase your manpower, you want to have, okay, for instance, okay, the suppliers, okay, the machineries, okay, the production, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. So that's why, okay, you face, okay, this, okay, limitation. So in this case, okay, like I say, we emphasize on the manpower, okay, first. Okay, because if a firm has insufficient managerial services to properly implement its new product, okay, and services, either, okay, it generally, okay, cannot, okay, grow. All right, so move on. Okay, what does it mean here? Okay, when we talk about people, when we talk about people, somehow you have to understand, to recruit, okay, the employees, okay, somehow, okay, it's quite, okay, expensive. Okay, furthermore, okay, with the government's, okay, rules and regulation, okay, these days, whereby when you want to recruit, okay, the employees, the minimum wage, okay, that you need to pay, okay, like in Malaysia, okay, is between 900 to 1,000, okay, ringgit, the minimum wage, okay, for non-skilled, okay, workers. Okay, so for the SMEs, okay, somehow, okay, like really small, okay, company, okay, so it becomes, okay, burdens, okay, to them, because you have to understand not all, okay, companies, okay, has sufficient, okay, resources, okay, especially when it comes to the capital, okay, money, okay, and sales, right? So they have to oblige, okay, with the rules and regulation. So therefore, most of the companies, okay, I been noticed that whenever the government state these rules and regulations, so many, okay, of non-skilled workers, okay, need to find, okay, another job, because like the previous company they work, okay, they can't cater it any longer, okay, because due to the minimum wage, okay, set, okay, by the government. All right, so I know, okay, I have friends having, okay, like a small business, okay, when the minimum wage, okay, already been set, okay, so he couldn't afford, okay, to pay. So in the end, okay, the workers, okay, need to find, okay, another job. Okay, and at the same time you have to understand, okay, apart, okay, being expensive to hire new employees, you have to understand, okay, it requires, okay, a specific or certain period of time, okay, to make sure your employees to adapt, okay, of new environment. So that's why you have to understand when you go, okay, for a job interview, okay, so apart then looking at your result, okay, especially if you are fresh graduate, okay, so they actually not impressed, okay, if you get, okay, first class degree, or maybe 10 times, okay, or deal list, okay, somehow, okay, but in the universities, okay, of course, okay, we lecturers, okay, we are impressed, okay, with that achievement. But in the industries, okay, they not look, okay, on that, because, okay, even though your first class degree, it doesn't mean that you can perform, okay, your work. So what they want to see, okay, whether you are a team workers, okay, or not. So that's why apart they look at your result, usually when they look at your resume and your certificate, usually they will look, okay, on the activities, okay, while you in the universities. Okay, so they will ask, are you a team workers, okay, can you work as a team, okay, and then, okay, usually during the interview, what they usually ask, okay, so they give you the scenario. So you have your teammate, okay, or your colleague, okay, like this behavior. So how are you going, okay, to confront or face, okay, with this kind of your colleague, okay, somehow, okay, are you going to lose your temper, are you going to lose your patience, okay, having this kind of your colleague or your boss, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. Okay, so if you manage, okay, to access it well, so most probably, okay, the tendency of getting job, okay, slightly, okay, higher. Okay, but somehow, okay, you have to understand, okay, the interviewers, okay, especially like largest company, okay, they've been trained, okay, to psycho you. All right, to psycho you. I know, because I have been, okay, interviewed, okay, with many, okay, largest, okay, companies. Okay, so I think I already prepared, okay, but somehow when they talk to me, okay, it seems like, okay, it becomes like real. Okay, they already psycho. So sometimes, okay, I've been trapped, okay, in their situation. Okay, somehow. So that's why, okay, in the end, okay, I couldn't get the job. All right. Uh, so apart then, okay, being, okay, adapt, okay, you have to understand also the the required skills. All right, the required skill, okay, for your new, okay, employees. Perhaps, okay, the old employees, okay, or maybe the 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 seniors employees, okay, so they no longer need to be trained, maybe because they've been with you, okay, since you set up, okay, the company. But when you are growing, okay, the company, so the new employees, okay, need to learn, okay, from the scratch, okay, of how to go about. So it require, okay, cost, okay, somehow, if you want to send them, okay, for training, okay, and development. All right, so sometimes, okay, when the employees, okay, cannot cope, okay, with the work, okay, so of course, okay, you're not happy. So when you're not happy, so usually you give, okay, pressure, okay, um on your workers. So when the workers get not happy, okay, somehow, so that's why, okay, so you will have like turnover, okay, of your employees, okay, is high. So this is always happen. It's not only for small company, okay, it goes, okay, to larger, okay, companies, okay, as well. So that's why, okay, it's very very high, okay, or expensive, okay, to get, okay, employees, okay. So not only because, okay, the first time you want to get them, okay, is expensive. Right after that, okay, you need to provide, okay, training and development. All right, and then you have to ensure they can adapt, okay, a new rules, okay, as the workers, okay, somehow. So you guys, okay, so where you want to go for job interview, okay, or when you finish your studies, okay, so just make sure, okay, apart then have, okay, good result, okay, you have to have others, okay, soft skills. So that's why, okay, like in this class I always emphasize, okay, to gain, okay, soft skill, attending, okay, soft skill. Okay, so in order to develop, okay, your understanding, your knowledge, okay, and your other skills, okay, as well. So even though you are first class student, if you do not know how to talk, if you do not know, okay, how to mingle around, okay, so it will be very difficult, okay, for you, okay, to work, okay, because you have to understand, when you work, okay, in the company, you're not working alone, okay, so you are working with others, okay, team members. So means that, okay, everything, okay, what you do, you have to update, okay, with your team members, because everything you do, okay, is actually connected or related, okay, of your others, okay, colleagues, okay, as well. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, with that. All right. So other than that, okay, somehow you have to understand, when you recruiting, okay, your employees, okay, you may face, okay, this situation, okay, as well. Okay, apart, okay, then the thing I mentioned, okay, they also face, okay, adverse selection and also moral, okay, hazard. So when we talk about the adverse, okay, selection, right? We are talking about putting people, okay, at the wrong, okay, place. Okay, so what does it mean here? So it means, okay, like somehow, okay, let's say you are engineers, or maybe you are scientists. Okay, so you're science students, okay, so you apply job in pharmaceutical, okay, company, because you are expecting, okay, you be assigned, okay, under the research and development. Okay, but somehow, okay, you get the job, but okay, so what your expectations, okay, is totally, okay, okay, gone, okay, already, because you been assigned, okay, to do sales, and some more, okay, your characters, okay, your personality, okay, you do not like, okay, to talk so much, okay, you do not like, okay, to do sales, okay, so you having, okay, difficulty, okay, mingle, okay, with strangers, okay, somehow. Ah, so this is what we call, okay, adverse selection. Means that, okay, putting people at the wrong place. So that's why, okay, when I before I joined, okay, Utah, okay, during the interview, so they asked me, okay, whether I can teach, okay, business finance or financial management, or any papers relating, okay, related, okay, with finance. Okay, so yes, okay, during in the university time, okay, I also learn, okay, finance. During my master, I also learn, okay, finance. When I work, okay, I also, okay, do a little bit, okay, of finance. But when I told them, okay, I have to be honest, okay, finance, okay, is not my forte, okay, it's not my expert line, okay, because I much more emphasize on the branding, marketing, okay, and sales. So that's why, okay, I say, okay, I don't want, okay, to teach, okay, finance, okay, because if I teach, okay, finance, okay, I'll be jeopardizing, okay, the students, because my knowledge, okay, is not so good, okay, not up to the university standard, okay, when it comes, okay, to teach, okay, finance. Okay, so if you want to recruit me, okay, so let me teach, okay, these papers, marketing, okay, consumers behaviors, okay, or maybe business ethic, all right, and even entrepreneurship. Okay, so I already like clearly, okay, stated, okay, because I do not want to trouble, okay, myself. So I don't want, okay, to do something that I not really, okay, like. Okay, so in the end, okay, I still get, okay, the job, okay, somehow, because maybe, okay, on that time, okay, they want, okay, to have, okay, entrepreneurship, okay, lecturers. Okay, so I hope okay you clear. So whenever okay you go for the interview, okay, I would like okay, to remind you, okay, advise you, okay, also whenever you go for interview, please don't say okay yes I can do all this, okay. So please okay don't trouble yourself, okay, and don't trouble okay the company, because whenever you agree okay everything right, okay, so let's say if they assign you okay to certain places, okay, and then you're not happy and then you quit, okay, so of course okay it incur cost okay for a company. So like largest company like bank, okay, for instance, so when they say okay are you willing okay to be relocated, are you willing okay to travel, okay, okay, so we want to recruit you but we want to relocate you in somewhere in Sarawak, okay, you from Ipoh or from KL, okay, the company want to relocate you to Sabah and Sarawak, okay, and then you say yes, okay, you can be relocated, okay, so the reason because you would think that after that you will appeal okay to be relocated okay back okay in KL or I or in Perak, okay, but somehow okay you have to understand it is not like so easy okay to do that. All right, so this is what is meant by adverse okay selection. So that's why I advise you when you go for a job interview. So if the things that you really cannot okay commit, okay, say you cannot do that. All right. Okay, don't just for the sake to get the job. Okay, then you say agree. Okay, I can do everything you can do. Okay, so it gives a bad impression. Okay, when okay the employees knows okay your actual your true colors. Okay, clear, right? Okay, on the adverse okay selection. So while when we talk on the moral hazard, okay, so we are not talk on the ethical things, okay, actually. So under the moral hazard, okay, we are talking about the company's okay goals, okay, and also employees okay goals. Okay, so for me, okay, there's nothing wrong, okay, with different okay goals, but eventually, okay, you have to make sure, okay, that the company's goal, okay, and the employees' goal, okay, are much more alike. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to be the same 100%, but somehow, okay, it must be aligned or to be or somehow to be like similar. So what does it mean here? So I remember okay when I been interviewed okay in Utah okay 10 years ago. Okay, I remember. I think Prof. Ew okay asked me okay our president. So that time okay he was the VP okay in Utah. So he asked me okay I was like shocked also okay when he asked me okay how long that you are going okay to stay to work here okay. So I never okay expect okay that kind of question okay. So likely okay I've been okay talk a lot okay with people okay I say okay as long as I want because I really like mention that I want to settle down okay in Ipoh in Perak because I already bought okay house in Ipoh okay, and some more I say my parents okay in Ipoh I don't want to work anymore okay in the crowded okay areas especially like in KL because last time okay I was basically in KL. Okay, so of course okay the companies okay would like okay its employees okay to stay much longer okay because okay at the same time okay when you been much longer okay that you in the company usually okay your skill okay is improved okay, and I realize okay my skill okay from time to time okay getting okay better. Okay, I don't say I'm the best but I can see I'm getting better okay from time to time. The first time I use okay the video session okay it kind of okay awkward okay for me to talk, but now okay I'm already been become I think like it become like normal for me okay to talk okay in front okay of the camera, in front okay of uh, uh notebook okay somehow. Before this okay I feel like so embarrassed. Not because embarrassed because I don't want to talk, but I feel like so awkward okay somehow. So the company want okay the employees okay to stay longer. Okay, mine okay I don't want to work okay in the largest okay cities okay anymore. Okay, I just want like something like peace of mind, okay, so called people say okay peace of mind. Okay, so somehow okay this okay goal even though it's different okay the companies and myself, so somehow okay it align. Why? Because the employers okay want you stay longer. Okay, I also don't want okay to go as well okay anymore. Okay, so means that okay it's already been aligned. Okay, because like some okay employees okay to be honest, okay, like especially like you guys, okay, young generations, okay, of course, okay, you have okay, high ambitions, okay, high ambitions, all right, high ambitions, okay. So maybe you plan, okay, you want to work like 6 months in the company or 1 year to this company, gain as much, okay, experience, okay, in the company, learn as much as many things in the company. Then you have the proper or required skill, you jump, okay, or hop to another, okay, companies, okay, and hoping, okay, to get, okay, increase. Because this is okay, what I learned, okay, when I in the industries. So if you stick with the industries, okay, or stick, okay, with the same company, okay, even though, okay, you have, okay, the required skills, okay, or proper, okay, skills, okay, you have to understand that the increment, okay, of salary, okay, if you are in the same if you are in the same company, okay, the increment, okay, is not so high. So I would like, okay, to ask you, okay, so okay, general knowledge lah, or maybe like just want to know, okay, whether you know, okay, or not, okay. So if you say, okay, in a company, right, okay, how much, okay, increment, okay, that usually, okay, the employee will get, okay, every years, okay. Can I get, okay, your answers, okay, in the chat box, or maybe you can talk to me, okay, directly, okay. Any amount, okay, how much percent, okay, increase? Anyone? If you work in the company, okay, every years, okay, let's say if you perform, okay, and then like the companies, okay, decided, okay, to increase, okay, or decide, okay, to increase, okay, your salary,
About
how much,
five
okay, okay, you
percent to
think?
10, depending on how you
5%
negotiate
to
with your
10, okay,
boss.
okay. And to be honest, okay, to you, Albert, somehow, okay, you cannot negotiate with your boss, especially like in Malaysia, okay. Um, yes, okay, Albert, okay, somehow is around 5, okay, to 10%, okay. Sometimes, okay, it less, okay, than 5%, okay, to be honest, okay, with you. Okay, so that's why, okay, like sometimes, okay, you get frustrated, okay, you work very hard, okay, you work until you want to die, okay, somehow, and then like when you get, okay, your bonus, okay, and also your increment, okay, it's not what you expected, okay, somehow. So that's why I advise you again, okay, work is work, okay. So don't, I don't say, okay, don't be lazy lah, okay. So when times, okay, is up, okay, so go back, okay. So you have, okay, other time, okay, with other things, okay, with your family, your friends, okay, with others, okay, as well. Don't be a slave, okay, of your work. Because, okay, to be honest, okay, you are replaceable, I'm also replaceable. So if I quit, okay, Utah, for instance, okay, so they have, okay, replacement, okay, for me. So that's why my advice to you, okay, once you done, okay, just go back, okay. No need, okay, like to show that, yeah, that you are very, very, okay, hardworking, okay. So don't try to please, okay, everyone. So what I'm trying to say here right now, okay, the increment, okay, about like 5 10%, 10% is actually too high, okay, already, okay. So that's why, okay, like most, okay, like you guys, okay, especially, okay, young generation. So when you already like acquire like certain knowledge, okay, or skills, what you do, okay, most of the time, okay, you will hop to another job. So when you hop to another job, okay, usually, okay, you can get the increment between 10 to 20%. Again, Albert, it also depends on your negotiation, because when you hop, because you get to another interview, you will get you it depend also on your negotiation, okay, with your prospect, okay, employers, okay. So if you're really good at negotiation, or if you're really good at convincing, okay, then, okay, you might get, okay, huge, okay, increment, okay, somehow, okay. So so that's why, okay, like younger generation and like my generation, okay, for instance, okay, is actually, okay, different, okay, a bit. So mine, okay, my I already like 40 plus, okay. I don't say, okay, old already, but somehow I don't want something that is very messy, very crowded, okay, or somehow like make my head, okay, spin, right? So like you guys, okay, maybe you can adapt, okay, all this situation. Maybe like myself, to be honest with you. So if I go back to industry, okay, I'm in big trouble, okay, already, because I don't want, okay, to face, okay, all the difficulty, all the unstructured, okay, problem, okay, and so on, okay, and so forth. All right. So like you guys, okay, maybe you still can adapt, okay, on it. All right. So so done, we done on the other key challenges. So okay, on the manager's capacity problem, you have to understand, okay, we talk about people, okay, it's very expensive, okay, and then you have to train them, okay, you have to ensure, okay, that your employees, okay, know how to socialize, okay, to mingle around, to work together. And right after that, okay, we have, okay, adverse selection, where, okay, we place, okay, wrong people at the wrong place, okay. And then, okay, on the moral, okay, hazard, okay, so the difference, okay, between the goals, okay, of the companies, okay, and also the employees, okay, as well. All right. So now we move on, okay, on the, okay, so before we move on the day-to-day, okay, challenges. So this is basically, okay, the framework, okay, of the manager's capacity problem. So like just now I mentioned, okay, administrative framework, okay, we have, okay, two kind, okay, entrepreneurial service, okay, where you launch the product or you generate, okay, the market. So under the first two stage, okay, introduction and the stage, early growth, okay, falls under this, okay. It's straightforward. So when it comes, okay, to third stage onwards, okay, so you will face these managerial, okay, issues, whereby under the managerial issue I mentioned on the people, okay. And also, okay, it somehow when you face this, okay, as like I say, okay, the growth, okay, is natural, okay, so you still, okay, face, okay, the firms, okay, grow. But the most, okay, detail, okay, framework, okay, here. So along the way, under the entrepreneurial firms or entrepreneurial services, okay, you will face this, okay, with people, okay, expensive, okay, socialization, okay, of your employees, okay, the motivations, okay, what else, okay, the required skills, okay, adverse selection and moral hazard. So when you manage to overcome this, okay, so you still face, okay, the firms, okay, grow, okay, as well. Okay, so now we move on, all right, to day to days, okay, challenges. So other day to days challenges, right, okay, we will take a look on five, okay, no, five, no, four aspect. Okay, so first aspect, okay, is the cash flow. Secondly, okay, on the price stability. Number three, okay, on the qualities, okay, issues. And number four, on the capitals, okay, constraint. So I will elaborate, okay, to you what does it mean here on the cash flow. So under the cash flow, so usually, okay, it needs to meet the short term, okay, obligation, okay, most of the time. So you have to understand, okay, that, okay, that utilities need to be paid, okay, the salaries, okay, need to be paid. What else, okay, like some, okay, emergencies, okay, or contingency things, okay, need to be prepared, okay, somehow, okay. For instance, like if your employees, okay, accidents, okay, at your working place, okay, and so happen that your employees, okay, is a foreigners, okay, is a foreign, okay, workers. So usually you cannot send, okay, them to the government hospital or government's, okay, clinic, okay, so you need to send them, okay, to the private, okay, clinic or hospital. And of course, okay, you required, okay, money, okay, cash, okay, to pay, okay, to the respective clinic, okay, or hospital, okay, somehow. So that's why, okay, you need to have, okay, cash, okay, most of the time. So that's why, okay, like most of the time, whenever you want to buy things, okay, especially, okay, you don't buy, okay, with cash, because when you buy, okay, everything with cash, it eventually decreasing, okay, your cash in hand, your purchasing power, or maybe your spending, okay, power, okay, for short, okay, period, okay, of time. Okay, so that's why, like even like myself, um okay, to be honest, okay, I always, okay, shortage, okay, of cash. I thought I teach you guys, okay, at the same time, okay, but at the same time, okay, I most of the time, okay, shortage, okay, of cash. So that's why, okay, like, okay, end of the month, okay, usually, okay, I'm looking at the ceiling, okay, already, or looking at the sky, okay, and thinking, okay, how am I going, okay, to survive, okay. So yeah, luckily, okay, I survived, okay, for the past, okay, 40 plus years, okay, in my life, okay, and I do not know, okay, how I managed, okay, to do that, okay, somehow. Okay, but of course, okay, if you have cash in hand, okay, all the time, you do not need to worry lah, okay, so much, okay, like myself, okay, I have to worry when it comes to the end, okay, of the month. So You guys, okay, please, okay, don't be like myself, okay. So the good thing about myself, you can follow. The not so good thing about myself, okay, you have to put it away, okay, shoo, okay, away. All right. So cash flow, okay, management. All right. So when comes to the price stability, okay, so it's very okay difficult, okay, to maintain, okay, especially when your business, okay, related, okay, with the import and export. All right. So we have to understand, okay, that our economics, okay, right now, okay, it's not only in Malaysia, okay, throughout, okay, the globe, okay, is having uncertainty. So the currency rate, okay, having like turmoil, okay, up and down, okay, somehow, and also it affected our ringgit, um, Malaysian, okay, ringgit, okay, as well. So let's say the current, okay, the exchange rate, okay, high, okay, let's say like let's say today, okay, so $1, okay, equivalent to maybe like 4 ringgit. Okay, so you get, okay, things, okay, from overseas, okay, because you need to pay them, okay, in USD. Okay, so maybe, okay, in another 2 weeks, okay, so the currency rate, okay, change. So now $1 equivalent to 4 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, so the question now, okay, can you maintain, okay, the price, okay, when you sell, okay, to the customers? So that is the kind of day-to-day, okay, challenges, okay, as well. And some more, okay, apart than, okay, the currency, okay, exchange or rate, okay, just now, perhaps, okay, if you are switching, okay, to another, okay, suppliers, okay, maybe you can recall, okay, what we learned in chapter 5, okay, switching costs. So when you are switching, okay, so it could be different price, okay, already between, okay, different, okay, suppliers. Okay, so how are you going, okay, to maintain, okay, the price? So these are the thing, okay, that you need, okay, to consider, okay, whether you can maintain, okay, the price, okay, or not, okay, for longer, okay, period, okay, of time, because customers are very sensitive, okay, with the price, okay, change, okay, for your information, especially when you go in a restaurant, okay, in a restaurant, okay, where you want to eat. So maybe like, maybe before this, okay, you just eat about like 4 ringgit 5 ringgit, then suddenly when they charge you 6 ringgit, you, the customers already like become sensitive, okay, already like alert, why the price, okay, already like difference. All right. So the price, okay, stability, whether you can save, okay, or not, okay, even though you have, okay, mass, okay, production or economy of scale, okay, or somehow, okay, because there are other issues, okay, that you need to consider. All right. So cash flow and also price stability. And another thing, okay, is the quality control. Okay, so when we talk about the quality control, right, okay, so maybe before this, okay, you just have, okay, um certain, okay, amount of production, okay, you can control, okay, your production, you can control the quality because you will monitor, okay, the quality one by one. So let's say, okay, if your production, okay, increase, okay, maybe before this, okay, you just produce like 100 production, and when it increases, okay, it becomes like 1,000 to 10,000. So the issue now, okay, can you alone, okay, monitor, okay, one by one, okay, and I think, okay, that is impossible for you to look one by one, okay, somehow. Okay, so that's why, okay, you will see like sometimes, okay, when you buy, okay, things, okay, you will see, okay, like some, okay, product defect, okay, or some, okay, qualities, okay, things, because, okay, you produce, okay, in large quantity, and even though you have, okay, quality assurance, okay, but sometimes, okay, they overlook, okay, on it, because, okay, the production is too much. So that's why, okay, when you buy, okay, things, okay, like from China, okay, so even though they are cheap, but somehow, uh please, okay, don't have, okay, over expectation. So like myself, when I buy things, okay, from China, so I don't put so much, okay, high expectation. So if you put so much high expectation on the product, because based on what you see on the net, okay, when you get, okay, the product, okay, when it's not, okay, within your expectation, okay, you get frustrated, okay, somehow. So if the product, okay, is great, okay, then it's above your expectation, okay, already, because you have to understand, like in China, they produce a lot, Okay, so when they produce a lot, okay, there's a chance, okay, for the product, okay, defect, okay, somehow. So that's why, like, when I buy things like from China, okay, I try to avoid to buy like largest, okay, electrical, okay, appliances like televisions, okay, or maybe like refrigerators, okay. So because now we have, okay, Xiaomi, okay, they produce, okay, television and also refrigerator, okay, they look so nice, okay, um okay, and much cheaper, but still don't have, okay, the confidence, okay, on the quality, even though the price, okay, cheap, okay, and also the design, okay, so good, okay, somehow. All right, because let's say, okay, if you have defect, okay, on the product, okay, it's very difficult for you, okay, to send to customers, okay, service. So that's why, okay, at this moment when I buy, okay, electrical appliances, okay, I buy from locals, okay. So either, okay, Korean brand or Japanese, okay, brand, okay, somehow, because if you face, okay, problem, you can send back, okay, to the authorized, okay, dealers. Okay, so like China product, okay, from time being, okay, maybe I hold it, okay, for a while. Okay, maybe one day if they have, okay, authorized, okay, dealers, okay, like in Malaysia, maybe I can consider, okay, the product, okay, as well. So this is what is meant by quality, okay, control. All right. Okay, last but not least, okay, on capital constraint. Okay, capital constraint is a ever present, okay, problem for growing company. So you want to buy, okay, machineries, okay, you want to get new places, okay, all these, okay, requires, okay, capital. You want to expand, okay, your production, okay, you want to get, okay, new factories, okay, of course, okay, it requires, okay, capital. So that's why, okay, we learned earlier on what we learned earlier on getting funding and financing, okay, somehow. All right, so this is basically, okay, what, okay, we learn, okay, under the preparation, okay, of growth, okay, and also challenges, okay, of growth. All right, so any question before I proceed, okay, with the next, okay, topic. Okay, no question, right? Okay, okay, so good. Okay, so now let's take a look on the next, okay, topic. Yeah. Okay, so next topic we going, okay, to talk on the strategy, okay, for growing, okay, the companies. Okay, so there are two things, okay, that you need to look, okay, under this topic. So the internal growth, okay, and external growth. All right, so let's, okay, go through first, okay, on what we going, okay, to learn, okay, on this topic. So I already like mentioned, okay, you have to differentiate or distinguish, okay, the internal growth and external growth of the company. So under the internal growth, okay, we will see, okay, three type, okay, of internal growth, whereby the new product development, okay, okay, extend, and then what okay, others product related strategy, and also inter- international, okay, expansion. Okay, so under this, okay, internal growth, okay, you will see, okay, this, okay, the new product development, and then under this new product development, we will always we need to see also why the product failed, okay, and the key effective or developing, okay, new product development. Under the second, sorry, I do not know what happened, okay, with my voice. Okay, under the second, okay, type, okay, or component under the internal growth strategy, okay, we're going, okay, to take a look, okay, on this others related product strategy. So under related product strategy, we have, okay, four things, okay, that we need to take a look at. Okay, so one of them, okay, is what is the market penetrations. Okay, and then, okay, we will take a look, okay, on geographical expansion, okay, extended, okay, product line, okay, and also, okay, improving existing, okay, product, okay, as well. So right after that, okay, we're going to take a look on the international, okay, new ventures. So under the international new ventures, grow, okay, we will take a look on six, okay, way of expanding, okay, your companies, okay, throughout, okay, the club, okay, or international expansion. Okay, right after that, okay, we're going okay, to take a look on the external growth strategy. So one of them, okay, acquisition, okay, and mergers and acquisition. Okay, so we will discuss okay what is acquisition, what is a mergers. Okay, basically it's almost nearly almost the same, but acquisition is much more taking over or buying over the company, while merging. Okay, so it's not okay taking over. So you are actually um combine it okay all together. Okay, so it's different compared to joint ventures. Okay, the company is still there, okay, but you just forming another okay ventures. Okay, while merging A and B, okay, so there's no longer A, there's no longer B, it become okay A and B only when it become merger. Same goes okay when it comes to the acquisition. Acquisition, you are taking over, so you are dominant. Okay, while merging okay is somehow okay depend okay who's okay actually okay dominant. Okay, so if you're dominant, okay, in the management, okay, then you are in control, but if not, okay, so the other parties okay will dominate okay you okay as well. Right after that, okay, we will take a look on the licensing. Okay, so when we look on the licensing, don't get confused, yeah. Okay, because licensing also we have under the internal growth, okay, as well, and external okay growth. So you have to look, okay, which okay situation that you falls in. Okay, whether you are the licensor or the licensee. So if you own okay the the technology or maybe the invention, okay, if you want to grant to others to use okay your technology, then you falls under the internal growth strategy. Because why? Because you are the licensor, because you are the one who will get or obtain the royalty payment, okay, to grow okay your company. If you are obtaining okay someone else technology, but at the same time you want to grow okay your company, okay, you fall under the external growth okay strategy. Because okay you are depending okay on someone's permission, someone's direction, okay, whether they allow you to do this, to do that, okay, or not, but at the same time you still okay can grow okay your company. Okay, after that, okay, sorry, excuse me. After that, okay, we have okay strategy alliances. Okay, strategy alliances. Okay, and joint ventures. Okay, is almost the same because most of the okay is a strategic okay, partnership. Okay, strategic partnership. So strategy alliances. Okay, you not okay forming okay new entity. Okay, so you just have okay the collaboration okay between okay two or more okay companies, while joint ventures okay is actually you are forming another entity, okay, for a certain specific period okay of time. Okay, because you want to do certain project, okay, because somehow maybe you don't have the certain expertise, because you want someone else okay expertise, so you collaborate with others okay company, so you form another entity, but at the same time okay your company okay is still there. Okay, so you're not okay closing your company, okay, neither okay like merging okay with others company. It's just that you have another different okay entity. Okay, okay, so let's move sorry, let's move on okay on the differences okay between okay internal and growth okay strategy. So you have to understand that internal growth strategy, you grow your company okay within your control. So means that okay you can have almost absolutely control wherever you want to grow okay your company. Okay, so you make your decisions, okay, you make your policies, okay, and so on, okay, to grow. While on the external growth okay strategy, you still can grow your company, but somehow okay you are depending on someone else okay direction. Okay, so you are depending someone else okay permission. Okay, and at the same time you have to pay the certain amount, the certain cost, okay, in order okay for you to grow okay your company, because maybe you want to get their technology, you want to obtain their intellectual property. Okay, for instance like merchandise, okay, for instance, so you coming out okay with merchandise that have certain intellectual property, but at the same time okay you can sell it okay by using okay other someone else okay intellectual property. Okay, so that's why you need to pay the royalty okay payment. All right. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, type of the internal and external growth strategy. So under the internal growth strategy, there are three kind of it. First, on the new product development. Number two, others product related strategy, where you will look on the four things later. And also the international expansion, whereby we will look on the export until the wholly owned subsidiaries as well. Excuse me. Well, on the external growth strategy, you will take a look on the mergers and acquisition, licensing, strategic alliances, and joint ventures. So we talk a bit, on the franchising, in under this international expansion. So next week, we'll be covering on the last part. So that's why like I told you just now, or earlier, that franchising is actually part of the growth strategy. It's just they make different topic. So because it's up to the author lah. So at the same time, the author also can make the merger and acquisition different topic, licensing different topic. So it depends. So don't ask me why they have separate topic on that. So it's up to the authors. So take a look on the internal growth strategy, new product development, others product related strategy, and international expansion. So take a look on the advantages and disadvantages of having internal growth strategy. So of course, incremental event based growth within the company. Of course, when you are, like I said just now, you make all this decision, you have maximum or absolute control. And at the same time, you can preserve the culture inside the company. So means that is within your company. So there's no external factors coming in. So there's no way others factors, external factor can influence what that you have the practice in the company. Of course, it encourages internal entrepreneurship and allows firms to promote within them. But somehow, the disadvantages of having internal growth strategy, since because it's within the company. So maybe you can recall on the strong tie and weak tie relationship. Maybe you can recall in the second chapters. If I'm not mistaken. No, is it um I think it's the third chapter. The third chapter, if I'm not mistaken. The strong tie and weak tie relationship. No, it is in the second chapter. Under the opportunity. Weak tie and strong tie relationship, where strong tie mostly you have this almost the same idea, the same thinking. Basically every of the members having the same pattern, while on the weak tie relationship, so you have diversification. So it can contribute a lots of ideas. So when it comes to the internal growth, so maybe you will have slow form of growth. Because you have a strong tie relationship. And of course, need to develop new resources. Because you don't have externals resources. And of course, investment in a field internal growth very difficult to recoup, because you rely on your own resources. And at the same time, it add to industries burden or capacity. So now take a look on the new product development. So it involves the creations and sales either products or services as a means of increasing sales revenue. So the reason why you develop new product, because of course you want to increase your revenue in your company. And at the same time, when you notice, right, when new product being developed, commonly the price also will be increased. You notice that, especially like Apple product. So whenever they launch like new model iPhone 12, for instance, you can see the price is slightly higher. And from this, it can increase the firms revenues as well. All right. Sometimes they exclude certain features, but at the same time they improve the quality. So from this also they can sell much higher. Okay, so take a look, okay, of this again on the new product, okay, development. So when we talk about the new product development, okay, especially if you are in the electronic, okay, business, okay, so like it or not, okay, so the life cycle of the product, okay, okay, that the customers will always look, okay, is between 12 months, okay, to 18 months, okay, actually, okay, and somehow, okay, it mentioned here, okay, 14 to 16, so around that, right? So it's just like, okay, like handphone, okay, iPhone, like Samsung, okay, for instance. So usually, okay, between 12 months, okay, usually, okay, they will launch, okay, new, okay, model, okay, like Apple usually, okay, like 2 months, okay, before the launch, okay, of the new model, okay, so they will have like soft launch, okay, they will have like teaser or introduction, okay, to the new model. Same goes, okay, like Samsung, okay, or perhaps, okay, automobiles, okay, companies, okay, as well. So automobiles companies, so usually they will have around 5 years when they develop, okay, new model or new, okay, cars, okay, for your information, okay, like Honda, Toyota, okay, around approximately like 5 years, unless, okay, if there's a problem, okay, with that particular model, okay, I think like Honda also experiencing it, Toyota also experiencing it. So usually between 3 years, okay, they already like launch, okay, a new model, okay. So for instance, like Honda Accord, if I'm not mistaken, before the Gen 8, okay, generation, okay, so now we call like Perdana Accord, okay, that one, so they have, okay, another uh, recent, okay, model, okay, the recent model, okay, it's not be so likely, okay, accepted, okay, by the customers, so it's around like 3 years, okay, then they have to come out, okay, with an eighth generation. Same goes like Toyota Camry, okay. So the not the latest Camry, okay, the recent, okay, Camry, okay, it's not be so likely, okay, accepted, okay, by the customers, because maybe the design, okay, is not very attractive, okay, for Malaysia, okay, market. So that's why, okay, in less than 5 years, okay, they launch, okay, new model, okay, new Camry, okay, for your information. And right after that, okay, Honda, okay, launch, okay, its new, okay, Accord, okay. So automobile companies, okay, is around between 3 to 5 years. For the electrical, okay, companies, okay, mostly around like 12 months, okay, to 18 months, okay, somehow, because, okay, they need to cope, okay, with the competitors. All right. So when we look, okay, on the new product development, so how, okay, we need to ensure, okay, that the new product development is effective. So of course, okay, when you want to launch, okay, new product, so you have to understand, okay, you have to look, okay, who will be using, okay, the product. So that's why, okay, you need to look, okay, on the target market and find niche, okay, what makes, okay, it so different that the customers, okay, want to use it, okay, somehow look for the specific, okay, group of customers that you want to fill it, okay, somehow, okay. Of course, okay, when you want to launch, okay, new product, okay, make sure, okay, it has value, okay, it's benefit, okay, for you to use, okay. So if the product or new product, okay, doesn't have any value, okay, or benefit, okay, to the customer, so what's the point, okay, of you, okay, buy, okay, the product. Okay, so I think like if you buy, okay, the product, you are actually, okay, wasting, okay, your money, because you do not know how to use to where to spend, okay, the money, so that's why you just simply, okay, spend. But for customers, normal customers, okay, usually, okay, they what why they buy, okay, because, okay, of course, okay, it beneficial for you, and of course, okay, it add value, okay, for customers, okay. And of course, okay, the pricing, okay, so you have to determine, okay, pricing and quality. So to be honest, like in Malaysia, even though, okay, we already like set, okay, a good pricing, okay, but people can still like commenting, okay, oh, price still high, okay, price still high, because Malaysian style, okay, you know lah, Malaysian style, okay, everything, okay, must be cheap, okay, and must have, okay, quality, but it's impossible, okay, to do that, okay, somehow. All right. So of course, okay, you have to look, okay. So when you have to decide, okay, the pricing, okay, most of time you have to look back, okay, on the niche, on the target market again. Okay, so that's why, okay, you need to know, okay, the B40 group, okay, the M40 group, and even like T20 group. okay as well. So when you know okay the group that you want to serve, there you can determine the right pricing, okay, somehow. Okay, just like IKEA. Okay, so they have okay their target market okay already. Okay, few okay selected okay group. So that's why okay like certain okay product, right? Okay, it seems like to be bought like by certain okay group. Okay, because they have okay the right okay pricing. Okay, and at the same time, okay, I have to be honest. Okay, IKEA is actually the low budget, not budget lah, the intermediate okay type okay of furniture, but the quality okay is really really good. Okay, for your information, because we have others like luxury okay furniture like Roselle, okay, uh what else, okay, I do not know lah, because I don't buy okay luxury okay furniture. Okay, so I just okay buy okay the most standard one okay is IKEA lah. Okay, I already like feel okay it's expensive okay already, but actually IKEA okay is actually the moderate okay type okay of furniture. All right. And then okay, like I say, okay, specific target market. So when you know okay specific target group, so that's why okay you know how to look on the niche. Okay, because the niche okay is actually derived okay from the target market. Okay, niche okay is much more okay specific, much more okay detailed, and of course you have to conduct okay ongoing feasibility analysis. It's not only meant okay for new startup. Okay, feasibility analysis you have to understand is the assessment to determine whether what you up to okay is viable okay or not. So whenever you launch okay new things, okay, feasibility comes first. Okay, because you need to look okay whether it's acceptable okay or not, okay, in the first place. Okay, so you just test okay the surface. Okay, so clear on the key effective on developing okay, new product. And right after that, okay, we will take a look why okay new product development okay fail. Okay, because okay insufficient okay feasibility okay analysis. Okay, I remember when I work okay in telecom okay last time. Okay, so the so the branding okay division okay were very optimistic about one particular okay product. Okay, so they asked us okay the sales okay to sell the product. Okay, and they uh give okay or train us okay on the product knowledge. Okay, say like this, okay, and we question many things okay to the branding team. Okay, because okay we when do sale okay we deal okay with customers. So when we deal customer, we actually okay understand okay actually what customers okay needs and want. But they were very optimistic okay that this product okay will absolutely okay success. So in the end okay the product okay fail. Okay, so that's why okay we say okay uh that time okay that branding okay division okay is actually short sendiri. Okay, so I do not know okay how they conduct okay the research okay and why okay they very very okay confident the product okay will be okay so success. Okay, so I realize now, okay, because due to this inadequate or insufficient feasibility analysis, so they just came out, okay, and they just feel, okay, that the product, okay, is likable. Okay, you cannot do that, okay, just feel, okay, you have to conduct, okay, further investigation. And of course, okay, overestimation of the market potential, too optimistic, okay, okay, to market. So that's why okay you coming out okay with certain features, okay, and you are expecting just like okay, in my previous okay students, okay, whereby okay your assignment, okay, your group assignment is much more giving consultation. My previous okay assignments, okay, on group assignment you have to come out okay with company with a product. So most of the time, okay, the student okay are actually okay having like over do okay to the product. Okay, because they think whenever okay they add many features okay in the product. Okay, so for instance like maybe like phone. Okay, they put many like features, okay, the concept, okay, for instance, and they're expecting okay people will like it. Okay, to be honest with you, okay, not everyone okay will like okay things, okay, whatever things okay you put okay inside okay your product. So that's why again you have to look okay on your specific okay target market. Don't try okay to please okay everyone. So when you try to please everyone, okay, putting all the features okay in it, so in the end everyone okay may not like it after all. So that's why okay, you have to be precise, be firm, okay, who will be using the product, okay, and you have to understand, okay, what kind of thing okay, they really like, okay, okay, please, okay, overestimation, okay, it can lead to product failure. Of course, okay, bad timing, okay, when you want to launch okay the product, okay, so let's say okay, uh okay, let's say like due to COVID, okay, pandemic, okay, if you want to launch okay like maybe like new movies, okay, for instance, uh okay, I think like for me lah, okay, personal, okay, opinion, I don't think people go okay to watch okay cinema. Even people watch okay cinema also, you have to have okay social okay distancing, okay, social distancing, okay, and then like it cannot be fully utilized okay somehow. Even like myself, okay, been quite okay sometime okay not watching okay movies, okay, because due to the COVID, okay, so when you have okay new movies, so you want to have it, okay, so that is the bad timing. So that's why okay you can see like what like Disney okay do, for your information, so they have like TV series. So maybe for those, okay, I don't think in Malaysia we have Disney Plus, but maybe if you have Android box, okay, maybe you have it, okay, somehow. So that's why okay like you notice, okay, Disney Plus, okay, then they currently okay not have okay movies okay on the cinemas, okay. What they do, okay, they have TV series, okay, for instance like Marvels. So they have okay Wanda Visions, okay, if you notice it, they have okay Falcon and Winter Soldiers, and then they will have okay Loki the variant. So Loki also they have okay the TV's okay series, okay, new Loki, yeah, I know, okay, Loki okay variant. So actually okay the Loki variant okay is actually under the Avenger one. So means that okay the character is not being developed because he's actually okay, so so that's why okay you need to have okay private VPN. Okay, get VPN, okay. Okay, so then okay you can watch, okay, somehow. Okay, so at first I thought VPN okay is legal, but actually it's not illegal because it's a secured, okay, uh private okay line, okay. So I have okay my VPN, okay, somehow because I watch Netflix. I have Netflix because certain okay Netflix in Malaysia, okay, they don't have it, okay, so I have okay to watch okay the favorite movie, okay, from different regions. So I connect to different okay server, okay, for your information. So I pay like few hundred ringgit, okay. Okay, maybe okay you can install okay like some few okay software, okay, whereby okay you can watch okay free okay movie, but of course okay that's a pirate lah. And I don't want okay to to share okay later because this one is recorded later, okay, people say okay I'm teaching you okay the bad things, okay, but actually okay that's the reality lah, okay, that we face, all right. Okay, bad timing. Okay, bad timing, okay, so I think like Marvel, okay, is what they are do, okay, they are planning, because I think they are planning big. Okay, why? Because they will accumulate all these movies, okay, from the Wanda Vision, okay, Winter Soldiers, okay, and then the Falcon, okay, and then they have Loki, the variants, okay, and then they will have okay few okay movie, and then they will accumulate it and they will perform okay the new Avengers. Okay, I'm expecting that, okay, predicting that. So when the COVID okay is gone, then they will have okay another like new movie, and they make box office, okay, right after that. It's just like okay the Avengers, okay, the movie okay they make okay recently, they accumulate about like 10 years time, okay, to have okay like a link, okay, between Iron Man, Captain America, Ant-Man, okay, what else, okay, Hulk, okay, and a few others, okay, Black Widow and few others, okay, that's the strategy, okay, somehow, because Marvel, okay, they have okay formula. Because why? Because they know okay the target market, okay, and they fit the niche, okay, and of course, okay, they give thing okay the adding value, okay, and of course the feasibility analysis. They conduct okay the analysis what people want to see. Okay, so that's why okay why people want to watch okay Marvel, okay, compared to uh sorry to say lah, okay, DC fans, okay, so the formula, okay, I noticed that, okay, we like okay something light, Okay, so like Marvel, okay, you see characters, right? Okay, they make jokes, okay, but not like so like so lame joke, like so stupid joke, but we still like it because why? The actors, okay, if you notice that, okay, all the actors, the superheroes, right? Okay, they are actually okay, comedian, okay. Uh, so they act in comedies, okay, movie. Even like Captain America, okay, Chris Evans, okay, was okay in comedies, okay, movie. Guardians of Galaxy, okay, communist movie, and few others, Ant-Man, okay, communist, okay, movie, okay, and few others. So, and suddenly when they become the superheroes, okay, this is what we want to see, okay, superheroes, okay, very charismatic and at the same time, funny, okay, that makes okay people want to watch compared to DC, okay, DC, okay, all the characters are so dark. Okay, like some people, okay, like certain audience, okay, they do not want, okay, to watch it, okay, because like some of them, okay, feel it's so heavy, okay. So unlike, okay, Marvel, so they have, okay, like different, okay, strategy, okay. So I heard, okay, you clear, okay, on that, okay. uh okay, DC, okay, when DC try to imitate, okay, Marvel, so that's why, okay, they fail, okay. So that's why, okay, they have to come up their own, okay, signatures, okay, somehow. So they tend, okay, to have, okay, like Marvel, okay, been doing it, okay, for the past, okay, 10 years, okay. Disney, again, not Disney, okay, DC, okay, they try to make it like in one movies, okay, suddenly have all the characters. So you see, okay, the Snyder's cut, okay, so they try, okay, to fit in, okay, the cyborgs, okay, the 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 Flash, the Wonder Woman, okay, and others, okay, characters, okay, as well. So it's very difficult, okay, to make it, okay, in one movie. Marvel, they make it different movies, so that's why, okay, they become so success, okay. You see now, okay, you learn already about the movie things, okay. Okay, so now and of course, okay, okay, it educate, okay, advertising and promotion, okay, less promotion and advertising, of course, okay, poor service, okay, as well. Okay, so that's why, okay, even though the product is good, but because of poor service, okay, maybe, okay, the customer, okay, will not likely, okay, to have, okay, the product. Okay, so now, okay, so maybe I'll take a look, is there any question? No. Okay. Okay, now, okay, let's take a look on the second, okay, strategy. So second strategy is others product related, okay, strategy. So first, okay, you can always, okay, improve, okay, the existing product. Okay, so for instance, okay, like sometimes, okay, you see, okay, they change, okay, on the packaging, okay, and then they claim, okay, good quality and so on and so forth, okay, somehow, okay. And sometimes, okay, they have, okay, like Proton, okay, for instance, most of the time, okay, we notice, okay, that, okay, that most customers complain about its power window. All right. So whenever, okay, you go to Proton, okay, showroom, okay, so what, okay, the salesman, okay, emphasize most of the time, power window, okay, lifetime warranty, for instance. All right. And then the dashboard, okay, quality, okay, dashboard, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. So this is what is meant by improving, okay, existing, okay, product. Others, okay, like food and beverage, okay, product, okay, packaging, okay, on the improve on the packaging, okay, for instance, okay, wrapping, okay, for instance, okay, and few other things lah, okay, that show, okay, the product already been improved, okay. So that is how, okay, you can, okay, grow, okay, your companies, okay, as well. All right. So after that, okay, we will talk on the increasing, okay, market penetration. So let me give you the scenario. Okay, so let's say if you really have, okay, good product, okay, and actually, okay, people really want it, okay, somehow, but it's not known, okay, by the customers, okay, is that good? Actually, is that good? Okay, you have a really good product, okay, and actually people really like it and people want it, but it's not known, okay, by the customers. Is that good? Actually, okay, no, okay, Dini said no. How about others? Okay, is there any, okay, your feedback? Okay, is that good? Okay, Imran said no. Okay, so actually, okay, if you are looking back here, Okay, why the product okay fail? Because okay, inadequate advertising okay and promotion. So that's why okay the product fail. But it doesn't mean okay it's bad. Okay, if this kind of situation. So why? Because why what you need to do okay is to increase okay the market penetration, means that okay the marketing effort need to be increased. So means that okay there's still potential, because like what I'm saying okay just now, okay, the product is good, okay, the customers actually really like it, but it's not known. So means that okay there's another opportunity for you to penetrate for new okay market. Okay, like in China, okay, for instance, okay, they have about 1.3 billion population, and same goes okay to India, around 1.1, 1.2 okay populations, right? So a lot, right? Okay, population. And for your information, okay, uh like well known okay brand, okay, for instance like Coca-Cola, okay, in China, okay, about like 100 millions okay only realize okay the brand, 100 million plus. The rest okay of the population, okay, they never realize okay this brand. Okay, same goes okay to India, okay, like Coca-Cola, okay, around 100 millions okay notice okay the brand, and the rest never heard about the brand okay after all. You see, so the product is good, okay, somehow, but it's not been known okay by the rest okay of the group. So what you need to do is you need to have okay more marketing effort, means that okay you have to penetrate okay to that particular okay group. Okay, I don't say okay you have to penetrate to 1 billion okay group, but you need to be selective okay on which area that you want to target. Okay, somehow, so means that okay it will help okay to increase okay more revenue. Okay, other than that, okay, we don't go okay to China or India. Okay, so we talk here in Malaysia. So even though okay we having okay multi okay racial, okay, Malay, Chinese, Indian, okay, Iban, okay, Kadazan, Sabah, Sarawak, okay, and other indigenous okay group, okay, somehow. But to be honest with you, okay, we never okay know so much okay about different okay culture, different races, okay, or different okay religion, okay, somehow we are harmony, but we do not know okay so much detail about our friends, okay, Chinese friend, Indian friends, or Malay friends. Okay, so take a look, okay, like example, simple example, okay, like food, okay, for instance, food, okay, Malay food, okay, Albert, can you tell me okay what kind of Malay food okay that you know?
Malay food.
Malay food.
Does nasi padang consider Malay food?
Nasi padang can consider lah, nasi padang, other than
Nasi
that,
goreng,
nasi goreng.
nasi goreng,
Nasi goreng what,
USA,
Uncle Roger
USA.
USA, okay, and then
Mi goreng.
nasi lemak,
Oh wait, no, mi
okay.
goreng is mama.
Mami goreng mama. Mi goreng mama, that one Indian.
uh, I guess the satay,
Satay,
satay
okay.
ketupat.
Satay ketupat, okay. Okay, is there
Uh,
anything else? Okay, that one is very common. I think like others also know, right? Maybe no.
oh,
Okay.
you want unique and
Unique.
uh,
Ah,
got one my mom likes to eat and something nasi. Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Ah, okay. So that's my point. Okay. Right now. So what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. Like Malay food. Okay. We not only have like nasi goreng. Okay. Ketupat, satay. Okay. So we also have okay different okay or various type okay of food, Malay food, but it's not known by others races. Okay. Okay. So the example okay is it already like been okay shown okay just now, like Albert okay just know okay like few. Okay, Dini okay no okay sambal belacan. Other than that, okay maybe you never realize okay we have okay nasi tumpang, we have nasi kerabu, okay, we have okay nasi what else, okay, even like masaf also, okay, different state okay they have like different okay type of nasi, okay, especially like in the east coast okay region. Okay, maybe this sounds very weird, okay, um lompat tikam, okay, the kueh. Okay, and then like there's a kueh, okay, that if you look at the name, okay, you will like feel like so like geli, okay, like tai itik, okay, like duck shit. Okay, okay. If translated, okay, directly. Okay, but it tastes so nice. Okay, you know. But the name, okay, itself. Okay, so it means that, okay, let's say, okay, the name that I mentioned just now. Okay, like lompat tikam. You never heard, okay, on that. And then like others, okay, like tai itik, okay, kueh. And then like after that, maybe we have, okay, what nasi. Okay, nasi USA is very common, okay, already. Nasi tumpang, okay, okay, like budu, okay, budu, okay, like some of you, okay, never heard, okay, what is budu? Okay, it's not tadpole, okay, or berudu, okay, it's budu. It's like how to say that, like a pickle, like fish pickle, okay, mi calong. Okay, like mi calong, so I never heard, okay, actually. Same goes, okay, like Chinese food. Okay, Chinese food. Okay, maybe, okay, people like Malay or Indian, maybe they know. Okay, like kway teow, like curry. Okay, curry mee. Okay, like or maybe uh, what else? Okay, maybe like for me, okay, I mix a lot, okay, with Chinese, so maybe like some of the dish, okay, I know, like chi chong fan, okay, like watan ho, okay, or maybe like pandan, okay, chicken leaf, okay, like some Malay they never heard, okay, and then like chang, what we call chang, okay, if I'm not mistaken, okay, somehow, okay, and few others, okay, Chinese dishes. Same goes like Indian food. Okay, Indian food. Okay, apart then, okay, banana leaf, okay, food. Okay, you also have, okay, different, okay, kind, okay, of Indian food, but it's not been known by others. So what does it mean? Okay, it need to be promoted. Okay, like this Malay food, Indian food, okay, and Chinese food, okay, need to be commercialized, need to be promoted. It means that, okay, the marketing effort, okay, need to be increased. Okay, it's not, okay, the food, okay, that I mentioned just now, that it is not been known, okay, it's no good, but it's just because it's not been promoted. So that's why, okay, you need to increase, okay, the market penetrations. Okay, so now, okay, you getting clear, okay, on the marketing, okay, penetration. Okay, so I do not know why this fasting month. Okay, I thought about food. I already like getting hungry, okay, already. Okay, and number three. Okay, we talk on the extending, okay, product line. Okay, so what does it mean here? Okay, it says here, okay, making additional variation of the product, so it will appeal, okay, to the broader range, okay, of clientele. So it means that, okay, you want, okay, to get, okay, new target group. Okay, means that new target customers or new market. Okay, but at the same time, okay, you still want to remain, okay, your product, okay, like especially like luxury product. Okay, like luxury product like watches. So I'm not wearing watches because I'm wearing a pink bracelet, okay, right now because I've been quarantined, okay, for your information. um so like watches, okay, for instance, okay, so we have, okay, Rolex, okay, watch. Okay, Rolex watch, okay, for me, okay, it's a high end watch, it's a luxury watch. But at the same time, okay, Rolex company would like, okay, to get, okay, to another group, okay, if not like higher income group, or maybe like the lesser a bit, okay, than higher income group. All right, so still within T20 group, but of course, okay, like maybe intermediate of T20, but they do not want to reduce the price. So that's why, okay, you see all this, okay, luxury watch, okay, it's hard for you, okay, to get the, okay, discount. All right, maybe like they give like 10% up to 20%. So what they do, okay, they comes up with others variation. They don't call it as Rolex. They they have, okay, another variation using the same component, okay, from the same company, using almost the same technology. So that's why, okay, they have, okay, Tudor, Tudor, okay, not chocolate, okay, Tudor, okay, is a watch. It's still expensive, okay, okay, it's about like 10 to 15, okay, thousand, okay, for your information. Okay, even though, okay, it's that's the some people call it the cheapest version of Rolex watch, okay, Tudor. Okay, same goes, okay, like automobile, okay, Toyota, okay, for general, okay, customers, but at the same time, because they want to penetrate to European, okay, market or American market, so that's why they came out, okay, with Lexus. So that's why when you see Lexus, okay, and Toyotas, okay, it's almost, okay, the same, but it's been upgraded. All right, even Mercedes-Benz, okay, Mercedes-Benz also, okay, they have, okay, another extending product line. So as we know, okay, Mercedes-Benz, okay, is luxury, okay, cars. but at the same time, okay, they make it more luxury. So when they make it more luxury, okay, so they have, okay, different name, okay, but they don't call Mercedes, okay, but they still have, okay, Mercedes logo. But sometimes, okay, you get confused when you see, okay, Mercedes cars, okay, but they put the brand called Brabus. Brabus, Brabus. Brabus, okay, is the very, very high end, okay, of Mercedes car developed by one engineers. Okay, his name is Professor Bodo. Okay, Bodo. Okay, in Malaysia, okay, when we see Bodo is stupid, but it's actually, okay, his name. Okay, but it's very, very, okay, genius. Okay, for your information. Okay, Mercedes. Okay, not Mercedes. Brabus. Okay, high end. Same goes, okay, like Toyota, same goes like Honda, okay, and few others, okay, Japanese cars, okay, as well. Okay, so this is how, okay, they do. Even like Sony, okay, they have, okay, like cheap version, okay, of their product. I'm not so sure whether they still have it or not. Maybe you have heard, okay, the brand called Aiwa, AIWA. So it's actually under Sony, okay, for your information, okay, and few others, okay, brand, okay, as well. Even like watches, okay, just now we talked about like Rolex, okay, for your information, you know, Swatch watch, okay, Swatch watch, okay, so that is the cheapest, okay, Swiss watch, okay, that you can have. But at the same time, the companies also own what they own, okay, like another, okay, premium watch, okay, like Oris, okay, and few others, okay, luxury, okay, premium, okay, brand, okay, as well. Okay, I can't remember. Edox, okay, Oris, and I'm not so sure. Okay, I can't remember. And few others. Okay, premium. Okay, brand. Okay, Swiss. Okay, watch. Okay, brand. But they have, okay, cheapest. Okay, Swiss watch. Swiss watch. Okay, called, okay, Swatch. Okay, because it's much more affordable watch. Okay, that you can have 400 ringgit. You can have, okay, good watch. Okay, already, because it's a Swiss made. Right. Same goes, okay, like glasses. Okay, so glasses, okay, it owns, okay, one by one company. Okay, but somehow, okay, they have like different brand. Okay, so the reason, because they want to make sure the customers have more choices, more options. Okay, I can't remember what company, actually. Okay, even Oakley, Ray-Ban, okay, is actually owned by one company, for your information. Okay, so they still, okay, make it like that because they want to make sure, okay, that everyone, okay, the customer mindset, okay, say, okay, they have more option. Okay, because usually, okay, when you say, okay, it's belonged by one company, same company, so the customer say there's no options, okay, already. Okay, last but not least, okay, on geographical, okay, expansion, okay, means that, okay, from one location to different location. Let's say like from to Ipoh to Kampar to KL, okay, to Sabah and Sarawak. So means that expanding, okay, to separate, okay, geographical, okay, expansion. Okay, it's almost similar like international expansion, but it's much more emphasized, okay, on locals. Okay, secondly, we will talk on the international, okay, expansion. So international expansion, okay, means that, okay, you are doing the business from origin, okay, countries, okay, let's say like in Malaysia, you go out, okay, as well, okay, throughout, okay, the globe. So there are six, okay, ways, okay, of international, okay, expansion. So first, okay, is exporting. Okay, so you depot your product, okay, from the home countries, okay, to foreign, okay, market. Okay, so it was like very like easy, but somehow you have to understand, okay, there's a lot of regulation, okay, when you want to export, okay, your good. Okay, before exporting, okay, you need to pay your tax. Okay, you need to declare, okay, the value, okay, of your items, okay, somehow, okay, before you are sending out, okay, to countries, because, okay, first, okay, you've been taxed, like maybe like in Malaysia, and when it reaches, okay, to others country also, it need to be taxed, okay, as well. Okay, and at the same time, okay, it need to be like sealed, okay, well packaging, okay, and other than that, okay, it need to be fumigated. Okay, because, okay, you have to understand, like many, okay, of the product, okay, it need to be fumigated if you want to send, okay, outside, okay, from different country, because for the safety, okay, issues, okay, as well. So a lot of things, okay, need to be considered, okay, when you want to export, okay, your goods. Okay, okay, clear, right? Okay, on this. And number two, okay, we have, okay, licensing. So licensing, okay, means that, okay, you grant, okay, permission. So means that you allow another, okay, companies, all right, okay, to use, okay, whatsoever invention that you have, okay, and in return, okay, you will gain, okay, the royalty, okay, payment. All right. So let's say like uh okay, like Marvel's, okay, movie, or DC's, okay, movies, okay, for your information. So let's say, okay, the movie, okay, producer, okay, the company, okay, itself, all right. So they have, okay, the characters Captain America, okay, Spider-Man, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. Okay, so this character, okay, actually, okay, have, okay, value, okay, because, okay, people want, okay, to have it, okay, like myself, okay, I like, okay, this kind of character, so I will buy it. Okay, so if the price, okay, is okay, I will buy. Okay, it's reasonable, I will buy. Okay, so because of this, okay, so the company, okay, give, okay, a licensing, okay, to others company, okay, to produce it. Okay, so for instance, okay, I have this, okay, Captain, okay, America's, okay, features, okay, original, okay, this one. Okay, so I get this, okay, from uh gas station, okay, from Petron. Okay, for your information. So Petron, okay, the oil and gas company, okay, they don't produce, okay, this, but somehow because they know, okay, it has, okay, value. Okay, so that's why they have, okay, these characters. So in order for you, okay, to get, okay, this what to get like this merchandise, okay, so you have to pump petrol. Okay, other than that, let me take a look another thing. Okay, you know what is this, right? Okay, the logo. Okay, so it's a Batman logo. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, okay, okay, I get this, okay, from petrol station, okay, as well. I get this from petrol station. Okay, uh okay, so DC character I like, okay, Batman. Okay, even though I do not know, because, okay, he's actually freaking, okay, genius, okay, and freaking, like, how to say, like very bold, okay, compared to others, okay, DC, okay, superhero without no superpowers. Okay, no superpowers. Okay, his superpower, okay, is rich. Okay, but yet, okay, he can like be, okay, same level with others, okay, superheroes. Yeah. only only, okay, Batman, okay, Superman is too powerful, like I don't think, like, why, okay, like make it like so powerful. Okay, so my point right now, okay, I get it from the petrol station. So usually, okay, I pump petrol, okay, from any, okay, gas station. But because of this, okay, with certain limited period of time, okay, so I need, okay, to pump petrol in the Caltex. So this one I get it from Caltex. Okay, so they have, okay, these four cars. Okay, if you see, oh, four cars. Okay, so they have, okay, from the tumblers, okay, from the have, okay, Batman versus Superman, okay, Christian Bale's, okay, Batman's, okay, and even the 60s, okay, Batman, okay, and also the 80s Batman's, okay, cars, okay, they have. Okay, so they have, okay, limited period of time. So the first day, okay, when they launch it, they have it, okay, already like early in the morning, okay, already like being in this petrol station, because, okay, they just have, okay, limited, okay, numbers. Okay, so means that, okay, the sales, okay, boost up. Okay, somehow, because, okay, they know, okay, I remember I saw like one luxury car. Okay, he pumped cars, okay, for I think like nearly like four times. Okay, because minimum petrol, a minimum, okay, amount you have to pay 20 ringgit. So he pumped four times. Okay, put 20 ringgit. Okay, I observe him 20 ringgit, and then when getting out, okay, from the station, okay, getting like this one, okay, cars. Okay, and then like again go back, getting another car. Okay, imagine, okay, rich people, like some people, rich people, so, okay, they really like, okay, this kind of thing. Okay, it actually increase, okay, the sale. So this is what is meant by licensing. In the end, Caltex, okay, need to pay the royalty to DC. Petron need to pay, okay, royalty, okay, to Marvel. Okay, so this is what is meant by the licensing. All right. So when it comes to the joint ventures, okay, so joint venture is much more, okay, two or more companies, okay, so you are collaborating together, okay, and you are forming another business entity. So let's say you are A company, B company, C companies. So let's say, okay, three of you, okay, combine together. Maybe you have, okay, ABC Enterprise or ABC, okay, Ventures, but still you still have, okay, A company, B company, and C companies. You're not, okay, like dissolving, okay, your company. So you are forming another new entities because, okay, most of the time, okay, the reason why you want to have joint ventures, you want to cut costs lah. Okay, you want to cut costs, you want to share expertise with others, okay, or maybe you don't have that kind of expertise, you want to have someone else, okay, expertise, okay, because due to certain project, especially on the construction, okay, property development, okay, project, okay, construction, okay, like government project. So usually, okay, these contractors need to collaborate, okay, together, because, okay, usually the government will award, okay, the project, okay, to one company. They don't, okay, like award like with so many, okay, companies. So they want to see the company that have, okay, many things, okay, they can do, okay, somehow commonly, okay, I don't say, okay, everything, yeah, okay, commonly, okay. So that's why, okay, you are required to have, okay, to form, okay, joint, okay, ventures, because like let's say like three or more company, okay, you have, okay, you will have, okay, like different, okay, expertise, okay, somehow. All right. Okay. Other than that, okay, we can have, okay, franchising. Okay. So franchising. So in this case, okay, you are in control. When you are in control, means that, okay, you are the franchisor. You own, okay, the business method, and you grant someone else, okay, to use, okay, the your business method, okay, in order for for the franchisee, okay, to grow, okay, the company. So at the same time, okay, the franchisee grow the company, you also grow the company, because why? Because you have more outlet, okay, somehow, okay. So that's why, okay, we can see, okay, like KFCs, okay, like McDonald's, like Starbucks, okay, somehow, okay, they are growing, okay, well, okay, but at the same time they have, okay, profit sharing, but at the same time they are controlling, okay, this, okay, franchising. Okay, this one, okay, please make sure, okay, that you mention, okay, correctly. So luckily, okay, we don't have, okay, final assessment, okay, neither final examination, because most of the time when student, okay, write, okay, this, they not write turnkey project, but they write turkey project. All right, so please be careful, okay, when you pronouncing it, okay. I don't mind, okay, if you have, okay, spelling, okay, error, but make sure, okay, even though it's a spelling error, okay, the meaning, okay, is still the same. Okay, let's say if you put like TUN without R, okay, so people can still consider, okay, turnkey, okay, project. But if you put TURKEY, okay, turkey project, okay, are you having poultry? Okay, no, right, okay. So turnkey project, okay, is actually, okay, meant, okay, for the construction, okay, company. So what does it mean here? So means that you have this expertise, okay, in certain particulars, okay, area, okay, maybe in engineering, okay, in constructions, okay, and so on. Okay, so you have the project, okay, overseas, okay, like in Malaysia, okay, for your information, okay, we have a lot, okay, many, okay, of Malaysian companies, okay, having presence, okay, in the foreign, okay, countries, especially in the Middle East and even in Russia, okay, for your information. Because why? Because, okay, we have, okay, the expertise, okay, in constructions. Okay, so we build, okay, the facilities, okay, for them, okay, and once, okay, it's done, it's ready, so the contractors, the company, okay, need to hand over, okay, whatsoever the technology they have, okay, to the respective country or respective, okay, um companies, okay, like in Middle East, okay. So Middle East, okay, maybe like Dubai, okay, maybe like like high income, okay, or rich, okay, Arab, okay, countries, okay, so they have a lots of money, okay. So somehow, okay, they don't have, okay, like certain, okay, expertise, okay. So to be honest, like maybe like Arabs, okay, for instance, okay, they prefer, okay, like like okay, Muslim countries, okay, to invest, okay, in their in their, okay, countries. Okay, so I don't say, okay, they not prefer, okay, like non-Muslim, but of course, okay, the priority given, okay, to the Muslim. Okay, that's normal thing lah. Okay, if you're Chinese, okay, of course you prefer, okay, Chinese. Okay, if you're Malay, you prefer, okay, Malay. Okay, something like that. Okay, so there's nothing wrong. Okay, so I do not know why, okay, people like so like irritated, okay, on this. That's okay, no, but you not need to become like so extreme. Okay, so that's my point. Okay, so if you say, okay, you prefer Chinese, okay, then go ahead. Okay, but of course, okay, you not be like so extreme. Okay, like Chinese, only Chinese. Okay, don't want Malay. Okay, okay, that's different. Okay, so you have to understand. Okay, on that, like Arab country, they much prefer. Okay, okay, like the Muslim country. Okay, to be present. Okay, to invest. Okay, in their country. So Malaysian companies can build many, okay, skyscrapers, okay, building facilities, okay, even the engineering, okay, things, okay, in these, okay, countries. So once, okay, it's done, okay, it been hand over to respective, okay, governments. Okay, all the technical know-how, okay, and so on, okay, been trained, okay, to the locals engineers, okay, to the locals, okay, companies, okay, somehow. It's just like, okay, when we first built, okay, our like Penang Bridge, the first Penang Bridge. Okay, so that's why, okay, you see, okay, our Penang Bridge, okay, is similar like Korean bridge, because the expertise, okay, the companies is actually from Korea. Okay, so it's a turnkey project, so not from Malaysia but from Korea. So Korea's company, okay, do build, okay, the with Malaysian company, okay, the Penang Bridge. Okay, so once it's done, okay, it been hand over to Malaysian, okay, companies. Okay, so when we have, okay, all this expertise, okay, then, okay, we can build others, okay, facilities, okay, as well. Okay, I hope, okay, you clear, okay, on the turnkey, okay, project. So last but not least, on the wholly owned, okay, subsidiary. Wholly owned subsidiary means that, okay, you individually, okay, having presence, okay, in different, okay, country or foreign country, means that, okay, you're not collaborating with others, you're not partnering, okay, with others. Okay, you even not, okay, working together, okay, with others. So means that, okay, you alone, okay, standing, okay, there. Okay, somehow the good thing, okay, right, I say, you can have absolutely control, but the contra, okay, of having, okay, single present, okay, you might not know, okay, the rules and regulation, okay, in that particular, okay, countries. All right, so you do not need, okay, you do not know, okay, the rules and regulation, and then you do not know, okay, the cultures, okay, of the country. So maybe, okay, you will have, okay, difficulty when setting up, okay, on your own, okay, in that particular, okay, countries, okay, somehow, because different countries, okay, have, okay, different, okay, rules, okay, and regulation. Okay, um like for instance, okay, maybe like drugs. Okay, for instance, certain country, drug, okay, certain drug, okay, is legalized, even like in United States. Okay, so certain part, okay, of United States, okay, they are actually legalizing, okay, drug. Certain part, okay, of United States, they are forbidding, okay, or illegalizing, okay, drugs, okay, somehow. Okay, you see, even the same country also, okay, they have, okay, different rules and regulation. And some more, okay, you from, let's say, like from Malaysia, you want to do some business somewhere else in different, okay, countries. Okay, so you really need to know, okay, the rules, okay, and regulation. Okay, somehow. All right, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, with that. Okay, so maybe I want to see, okay, is there any question or question? Okay. Okay, so let's take a look, okay, on the external, okay, growth, okay, strategy. So under the external growth strategy, we have mergers, acquisition, licensing, strategy alliances, joint ventures, okay, and also franchising. So take a look, okay, on the advantages and disadvantages. So of course, okay, when you having, okay, external growth, okay, strategy, you will experiencing, okay, less, okay, in competition, because you work with the external, okay, parties. You can always access, okay, to proprietary, okay, product, okay, like this proprietary product. So means that, okay, it belongs by DC, but somehow, okay, you can produce it, okay, on your own, because, okay, due to licensing. Okay, so means that, okay, you do not need to wait, okay, DC from US, okay, to send it here. Okay, you can produce it, okay, locally. Okay, somehow, or get, okay, from somewhere else, okay, as long as it's licensed. Okay, and of course, okay, gaining okay new products, just like okay proprietary okay product, gaining okay access okay to new market. Okay, of course, okay, the technical expertise, okay, and of course, okay, establish okay the brand name, okay, as well. You can experiencing economy of scale and diversification of business, okay, risk. Okay, so how okay it can diversify due to the licensing. Okay, just now licensing, not like this Batman. Okay, maybe like on your invention. Okay, so you already like spend a lot of money. Okay, because you want to reduce okay the failure, okay, the risk of your business, you allow others okay to use your technologies, and in return you get the royalty payment. So that's why okay I say it can reduce okay your business risk. Okay, I will talk later okay how okay like giving licensing can reduce okay risk. Okay, maybe you will think that if you allow others to use it, okay, okay, the others company okay will compete okay with you. Okay, not necessarily. Okay, on the disadvantages, okay, the incompatibility of top management because you work with different cultures, and like I said or just now, because clashes okay of corporate cultures. Okay, especially maybe like Malaysian and Japanese okay, culture. So I see okay, not complain lah. Okay, the comment from the Japanese companies, they say okay, we Malaysian okay, we don't okay stick okay to time. Malaysian time. Somehow whether you Malay, Chinese, Indian, okay, everyone can stick to Malaysian time. Okay, so that's the different okay culture okay that the Japanese face. Okay, same goes okay. Where you coming soon? Okay, on the way, on the way. Okay, you still okay sleeping okay on your bed. Okay, still say okay on the way. Okay, okay, where you almost there, but you still okay at home. Okay, so that's just Malaysian time lah. So that's the thing that the Japanese okay not really favor lah. Okay, to be honest. So that's why okay when I get job offer okay from Japanese companies, I straight away rejected because whenever I attended the interview, okay, I see okay the work culture, they are very punctual. Okay, everything okay must be synchronized. Okay, even though you're the top management, okay, to the lower, okay, to the operators, okay, factory, yeah, I am referring to factory. They all wear okay the same uniform. I don't like to wear uniform. I thought you can wear okay like normal okay clothing okay somehow. So I don't like okay that kind of culture. Right? Clashes of corporate culture, operational okay problem. Okay, Japanese okay maybe they have the Japanese system language. Okay, somehow Malaysia we have mostly English. Okay, so that's why okay operation okay issues. Okay, and of course okay when operation problem increase, okay, the complexity of the business also increase, and loss okay of organizational flexibility, and of course okay antitrust okay implication. Okay, so every one of us cannot trusting okay each others. Okay, so have okay doubtful okay among others. So that is the kind okay of disadvantages okay of having okay the excellent growth okay um strategy. So when we take a look okay on the mergers and acquisition, mergers like I say okay, you are combining okay together, just like okay DG okay and Sarcom okay recently. Okay, DG and Sarcom okay recently. So in the end okay so like I say who become dominant lah. Okay, who become dominant, okay, who will lead okay the company. So for instance okay I'm not so sure okay who's actually dominant, either DG or Sarcom. So if DG okay is dominant, so they will always okay use okay the not DG logo anymore, but maybe okay they will have okay the logo that associated okay with DG, yellow color. So let's say okay if the Cellcom is very dominant, so of course they will use okay the blue color. Okay, so we will see lah. Okay, on that. Okay, mergers. Okay, so the reason of merger and acquisition maybe because okay you want to reduce cost, you want to reduce okay competition. Okay, somehow like in Malaysia okay we have like small market, even though we have like 30 million population. Okay, but for mobile okay business or telecommunication business, okay, when you have so many okay players, okay, it's not being okay economic, okay, effective, okay, or economically okay okay sufficient okay already. Okay, because okay it's not okay uh okay how to say that like it's not really economically sufficient okay already, means that okay that you need okay to have okay more new customers. Okay, and the market is already become like saturated or constant. Okay, so that's why okay they need to merge because they want to increase okay the revenue okay of the company. While on the acquisition, okay, so it's much more on the taking over. Okay, so I remember okay when I was in telecom, I'm a telecom staff, but before okay becoming okay the pure telecom staff, okay, I was with the subsidiary okay of Telecom Malaysia. I was with TMNet. Okay, TMNet okay is a company under Telecom Malaysia which okay develop okay on the broadband okay service okay for your information. So when Telecom had decided okay to take over us, okay, so means that okay we no longer okay can use okay the TMNet okay title, the TMNet okay logo. Okay, so we have to use okay the TM okay logo, no longer TMNet logo. So because before this okay we have our own okay logo, okay, our own okay like system, okay, but because of this okay we have to follow the parents okay system. So that is what is meant by taking over. So means that okay the decisions okay totally made okay by those who acquired okay you. Okay, so like before this when I was with TMNet, um the telephone usage, okay, last time okay telephone usage based on the duration of your call. So my time okay is for the telephone usage okay allowance okay, is unlimited. So means that okay I can use okay whatsoever amount okay I can call okay whosoever okay I can. Okay, but when I be in Telecom Malaysia they give me the maximum 50 ringgit. So so we get frustrated lah because before this okay we can have okay, unlimited okay calling okay allowance. Okay, but now okay 50 ringgit, so I have to control okay my call. So if any call more than 50 ringgit, okay, the remaining balance I have to pay okay on my own. So I just can claim okay 50 ringgit. So that is the thing lah okay on the acquisition taking over. And somehow okay the decision also be made okay by the parents okay company, because you no longer have the power, because you are actually giving all the authority, your right okay to the one that acquired you. Okay, somehow. So that is this is the reason of the mergers and acquisition. We want to expand okay the product line, like I mentioned you just now. Okay, new customers and gaining okay access to distribution channel. Okay, so whenever okay you have okay distribution channel, so you will have okay, like different customer, you will have okay different okay channel. Okay, somehow. So that's why like, at one time okay like maybe you remember they were six banks okay they want to merge okay and merge okay together, but the decision okay last minute okay was how to say that was withdrawn okay somehow due to certain reason lah, which I actually do not know. All right, so when they have this okay like the banks okay so they can have okay more product line distribution, because like different bank, commercial bank, so they have different target market okay already. So when they merge okay they do not need to worry about the new market because they already have the existing okay, market. And of course achieving economy of scales okay as well. So this is basically okay how okay the taking over okay is done. So I remember when I was okay in a TMNet or Telecom Malaysia. So usually okay they will be like a walkabout. Okay, you see not only politician or minister okay having okay walkabout, even like in the company they also have walkabout, whereby okay they will go okay to every region, every like divisions okay to tell about their aspiration okay about what they are going okay, to do. And after that okay they will have the Q&A sessions okay chit chat okay tea tarik session okay with all the staff okay somehow, because they need to clarify. Because to be honest with you, when it comes to the mergers and acquisition okay these are the thing okay this is the thing okay that we really okay are afraid of. Okay, which is okay losing okay our job. Okay, just like okay DGN Celcom. Okay, mostly okay losing, afraid of losing job, especially the seniors okay workers okay somehow. So whenever okay they explain okay on this okay whether you like it or not okay they will listen okay on it. Okay, you disagree okay they listen, but in the end okay the mergers okay the acquisition okay been taking okay places okay as well. Okay, so this is basically okay the the process lah. Okay, okay, Dini. Okay, I know. Okay, because it's already like 10. Okay, so no worry. Okay, so I just need to finish okay a little bit more. Okay, before we end okay our session. So these are the basic step. Okay, so in the end, okay, the acquisition okay being taken okay place. So these are the process. So like I said, different okay companies okay they will have okay different okay way okay of having taking over okay process. Okay, so like my company okay like I say okay they have okay work about, so they have like Q&A session. Okay, they were discussing okay among the top management okay and so on. Okay, agree disagree okay, negotiate nego until let go. Okay, somehow. Okay, so when it comes to the licensing, right? Okay, like just now I already like mentioned, okay, licensing, you grant permission. So in this case, okay, you no longer you are not okay the licensor, you not okay owning okay the invention, okay, or the product. So means that okay, you are actually okay using someone else okay product, okay, and use it okay for commercial okay purpose. Right? So means that okay for the third party lah, like Petron okay just now and Caltex okay just now. Okay, they launched okay Batman okay figures. They launched okay Petron launched okay on the Marvel okay figures. But at the same time, okay, it give you okay sales, okay, increasing okay in sales, okay, somehow. Because why? Because for those who never use okay like Petron before, they had to use okay Petron because in order to buy okay to get okay the merchandise. Same goes okay for those who never pump okay at Caltex, okay, they have to use it because they want to have this. Okay, so it means that okay they will get okay new customers. So that's why okay it add value okay somehow. All right. So there are two kind okay of licensing here. First is technology okay licensing. So like just now okay like I say you're granting someone else okay to use okay your technology. Maybe you worry okay that the one that used your technology will compete with you. Not necessary. Sometimes okay even though you own the technology, but somehow okay the one that want to use your technology is not okay from the same industry. Okay, it's from different okay industries. Okay, so for instance okay like if I'm not mistaken like Huawei. Okay, Huawei, yeah, Huawei. Huawei. Okay, so you know okay they claim okay they have okay very good okay camera. Okay, so the camera okay is not belong okay the lens okay is not belong okay by Huawei. It belongs by the company called Leica. Okay, Leica brand. Okay, so Leica okay they make a lens okay and so on. So in order for them okay to reduce the risk, okay, because they have spent a lot of the research and development okay and so on. Okay, so that's why okay they are allowing okay Huawei to use okay that lens. Okay, because okay Huawei okay is not their competitors, so that's why okay they are willing to give to Huawei, and Huawei pay the royalty okay to Leica. Okay, so that is how okay it works. Okay, the licensing. So Huawei okay can grow the company okay because okay having okay this okay value added okay product okay technology. Okay, and Lika okay at the same time okay receiving okay the royalty can grow okay the company and can make more okay research and development on the merchandise character licensing. Okay, like just now I show lah. Okay, like Batman's okay like Captain America okay just now. Okay, so different okay asking permission from others okay from the original okay owners. Okay, and in return okay paying okay the royalty okay payment. All right, so while on the strategic alliances okay actually okay compared to the joint ventures it's almost the same, but joint ventures like I mentioned you just now, okay, you are forming another entity. Okay, while strategic alliances okay you still have okay the agreement partnership, but you're not forming new entity. Okay, you're not forming new entity, but what you want to achieve okay is the same. Okay, just like a joint venture. Joint venture is just you forming another entity. Strategic alliances okay is much more on the partnership on a agreement, but you're not forming okay another entity. Just like Proton okay and Honda okay last time. Okay, so they're not having joint ventures, so they're having okay strategic alliances. Proton and Geely okay mergers. Okay, or maybe like acquisition of certain okay portion of company shares. Okay, either one. I'm not so sure. Either merging or acquisition. Okay, or certain okay shares. Okay, or somehow. Okay, so you have to okay to differentiate that. Proton, okay, and Honda, okay, is much more on the strategic alliances. So that's why, okay, when they transfer all the technology, so Proton need to give whatsoever they have, okay, to Honda, okay, for instance, and Honda in return, okay, they allow, okay, Proton, okay, to use, okay, their model, okay, one of the model, okay, Honda, okay, generation 8, okay, to be launched. Okay, so that's why, okay, you cannot say that this one, okay, is Perdana Accord. No, no such thing. Okay, that is a Perdana. Okay, but looks like Honda. Okay, because why? Because they're not having like joint venture. It's not been taken over. It's just like transfers of the technology. But of course, rules and regulation need to be, okay, to be honored. Okay, so means that, okay, the 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 platform, okay, of Honda, okay, cannot be changed. So that's why, okay, you see the Perdana, okay, the new Perdana, okay, uh looks similar like, okay, Honda Accord 8th generation. It's just they changed, okay, the logo, the sport rim, and few other cosmetic things, okay, only because the rules and regulation that's set by Honda. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, on that technological alliance. While on the marketing alliances, okay, is much more on the helping each other. So let's say, okay, we work together. Okay, I help you, okay, to promote this. You at the same time help me, okay, to promote this. Okay, just like, okay, like A Asia's, okay, for instance. Okay, A Asia's, okay, if you ever happen, okay, to book, okay, the ticket, okay, from A Asia's. Let's say if you want to go like from KL, okay, to Sabah or Sarawak, okay, for instance. So usually they will ask you, do you want accommodation? Do you want to rent a car? So if you say yes, okay, so they once, okay, you book your ticket, they will give you some recommendation, car rental service and also hotel service apart than Tune Hotel. So what I'm trying to say, the hotels they recommended, okay, is not belong by AirAsia's. All right. So the car rental, okay, service company is not belong, okay, by AirAsia. It's belong by someone else company. But they joining together, collaborating each other, helping each other. So that's why, okay, when you rent a car, I remember when I rent a car to Sarawak, okay, using AirAsia's, okay, website. Um, the cars, okay, itself, okay, has, okay, AirAsia's, okay, stickers, okay, the whole cars, okay, okay, AirAsia stickers, okay, and they have the miniature of AirAsia airplane inside the car. So means that, okay, the marketing alliances. So the car rental service promoting AirAsia is promoting car rental service. All right. So when you go to the hotel, okay, so when you get, okay, to the hotel, okay, you see, okay, the bunting, the banner, okay, showing, okay, Air Asia. So the hotel, the Air Asia also at the same time promoting, okay, the hotel. So that is what you call marketing alliances. Okay, Air Asia doesn't not belong the hotel, and neither the car rental service. Same goes the car rental service and hotel. They don't own, okay, any, okay, ownership, okay, of Air Asia's. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, on that. So on the joint ventures, okay, so the reason, okay, why you want to have joint ventures and strategic alliances, because you want to reduce costs, okay, basically. So there are two kind, okay, of joint ventures. So first is a scale joint venture. So means that, okay, you actually, okay, producing the same items, but because you produce it individually or alone, so maybe, okay, your cost, okay, is slightly higher. But when you partnering, okay, with the same not the same company, with different company which produce, okay, the same, okay, product, okay, or output, okay, eventually, okay, it can reduce the cost. Okay, so means that, okay, you can achieve the economy of scale, okay, because you are sharing basically. While link joint ventures, okay, uh, we are referring, okay, to something that is different. Okay, you're not producing, okay, something the same. Okay, maybe, okay, that the aim or goals, okay, or different companies, okay, is actually, okay, different. So let's say like Malaysian company and Japanese company. Okay, so I give you this scenario. Okay, like let's say like Japanese companies, they don't have, okay, variety of their product, but they want to have, okay, more variety of the product. Okay, while Malaysian company, okay, at this point, okay, so they have, okay, variant of product, many product, but it's very difficult for them to penetrate the Japanese market. So in this case, okay, Malaysian company and um Malaysian company and Japanese company, they join together, okay, joint ventures together, and uh each company, okay, they gain, okay, what they want. Okay, so first, okay, Japanese company, they can have, okay, many or variety of the product, because rules and regulation maybe, okay, the Japanese company, okay, are very dominant. So whenever you want to penetrate in Japanese market, okay, so the name of your product, okay, need to be changed. Okay, so let's say like just now, okay, like Albert mentioned like voodoo, okay, or all these, okay, dishes, okay. So when it comes to Japan, okay, it need to be changed to Japanese name. Okay, so means that, okay, the Japanese company already have, okay, a lot, okay, a variety of the product. But at the same time, Malaysian company, okay, they gain, okay, another benefit whereby they can penetrate, okay, to Japanese market. So you see the win-win situation. Japanese company want to have many of the product. Malaysian company want to penetrate Japanese market. So both, okay, achieve, okay, what they want to achieve. Okay, so clear, right? Okay, on the link, okay, joint ventures. So these are the disadvantages and advantages, okay, of strategic alliances and joint ventures. Okay, so maybe this one, okay, maybe you can read it on your own. All right. So I think, okay, that's it, okay, for today. Is there any question before we end, okay, the sessions? All right. Okay, so if no more, okay, thank you, okay, for coming, okay, this session. So we will have, okay, last, okay, session, okay, by next week. Okay, last week, next week, okay, we will have, okay, last topic, okay, which is, okay, franchising. So no worry, franchising also is a part of the growth, okay, strategy. Okay, but they have, okay, separate, okay, topic. So if no more okay, questions, so maybe stop here. Okay, so just take care of yourself. Okay, be safe. Okay, and have a nice weekend lah. Okay, so don't go out. Even like myself, okay, I already like follow, okay, the SOP things. Okay, but still, okay, need to be quarantined. Okay, because, okay, of someone else. Okay, things. Okay, somehow. Okay, so just be safe. Okay, okay, so take care everyone. Okay, bye bye.